Hi everyone, welcome to US Hot News. Rights group files lawsuit to block Trump's deportations of pro-Palestinian protesters. The American Arab Anti-Discrimination Committee, ADC, filed a lawsuit challenging as unconstitutional the Trump administration's actions to deport international students and scholars who protest or express support for Palestinian rights. The lawsuit, filed on Saturday in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of New York, seeks a nationwide temporary restraining order to block enforcement of two executive orders signed by U.S. President Donald Trump in the first month of his second term earlier this year. The lawsuit comes after the detention of a Columbia University student, Mahmoud Khalil, a 30-year-old permanent U.S. resident of Palestinian descent, whose arrest sparked protests this month. Justice Department lawyers have argued that the U.S. government is seeking Khalil's removal because Secretary of State Marco Rubio has reasonable grounds to believe his activities or presence in the country could have serious adverse foreign policy consequences. Rubio on Friday said the United States will likely revoke visas of more students in the coming days. Trump vowed to deport activists who took part in protests on U.S. college campuses against Israel's war on Hamas in Gaza following the October 2023 attack by the Palestinian militants. Rubio defended the decision to revoke Khalil's green card on Sunday, saying that the Trump administration was revoking visas on a daily basis. "If you tell us when you apply for a visa, I'm coming to the U.S. to participate in pro-Hamas events. That runs counter to the foreign policy interest of the United States of America," Rubio said on CBS News, Face the Nation. "If you had told us that you were going to do that, we never would have given you the visa." The ADC lawsuit was filed on behalf of two graduate students and a professor at Cornell University in Ithaca, New York, who say their activism and support of the Palestinian people has put them at serious risk of political persecution. This lawsuit is a necessary step to preserve our most fundamental constitutional protections. The First Amendment guarantees the freedom of speech and expression to all persons within the United States, without exception, said Abid Ayoub, National Executive Director of the ADC. Chris Codshall-Bennett, the group's legal director, said the litigation seeks immediate and long-term relief to protect international students from any unconstitutional overreach that stifles free expression and deters them from fully engaging in academic and public discourse. The lawsuit centers on three Cornell University plaintiffs: a British Gambian national and PhD student with a student visa, a U.S. citizen PhD student working on plant science, and a U.S. citizen novelist, poet, and professor in the Department of Literatures in English.
Subscribe for more updates.